Hey, ladies and gentlemen, what's up? Last night I saw Mama. That's basically what they call her. Mama. They say that a lot in this movie, and that's because the main character is not Mama, but it is played by Jessica Chastain, and she was from Zero Dark 30, nominated for a couple Golden Globes and Oscar, and she does a good job in this movie. Now, I'm getting right into the acting here because some of the acting in this movie is atrocious. I will say right now, the acting by the man character, I don't know his name, but Jessica Chastain's boyfriend, he's not bad, but he's not good at the same time. Some people might go in and say, oh, I really like his performance, and some people like me go in and say, And then the movie progresses, and it starts out, and the storyline is simple. These two little girls, something happens to them when they're children, and they end up in this cabin, like, in the forest. This little hut in the woods. So this guy, he finds them there, and their Uncle Ian, I think his name, I don't know what his name is. Uncle Luke, maybe, but their uncle takes them in, and that's the dude that I was just talking about, that acting is not the greatest. And none other than Mama comes with the two little girls and terrorizes them and wants to play with their clothing and things like that. Mama in this movie, she is shown, and they show her, towards the end of the movie, and some people might be like, oh my god, she's so scary. I was in, a room with a bunch of different teenagers and, children. They were all screaming their bloody brains out, and I was just like, you serious? But then they showed Mama's face. I couldn't stop laughing. I swear to God, I was watching this movie, Mama came on the screen, I was cracking up. No horror movie made me laugh this much. I swear to God, it was so hilarious, it's not even funny. When they take close-ups of her face, toward the end of the movie, we see her, face on the screen for at least maybe 10 seconds, just she's, looking. She is so funny to look at. I mean, it's kind of spoiler alert what happens in this movie. She falls off a cliff, or she jumps off a cliff, and she hits a tree, and the tree... she hits a tree, she dies, she falls into the water, I guess, I don't know, but let me just say, that tree wasn't too courteous to her face, because she was messed up in this movie. I must say, she was really messed up, and she talks like a man. I mean, she sings and she walks like a man, she talks like a man, and her arms, they're kind of like this. She's walking and she's like this, and the other arm is like this, it's really weird, the way they presented her in this movie, but... what are you going to do? It was weird. I wasn't scared at all. I did not get scared once in this movie. Most horror movies I might jump. Some of the jump scares in this movie, I did not jump once. I can't say it was predictable, but, they had the volume up too. Or, the room I was in, the volume was up, everything was, fine. I was not scared, and I didn't even jump at any of the jump scares, because to tell you the truth, I was so distracted by how stupid Mama's face is. I was cracking up, and, the last 20 minutes of this movie, I could not stop laughing, because Mama's face is so horrendous. The two little girls in this movie, they're walking like, Gollum from The Lord of the Rings, little, Smeagol. I was expecting, because Mama kind of walks like that too, and I'm kind of expecting them to come to the screen and go, my precious. I was if Jessica Chastain's character gave Mama the ring from The Lord of the Rings, she'd probably be happy and go away, and she'd have her precious, and she would leave. But no, she doesn't want her precious. She wants to turn the little girls into butterflies, or moths, or whatever the heck they are. I don't know. She's in the woods, she's feeding them berries. It's preposterous, really. Some people might have enjoyed this movie. I really didn't think it was scary. I thought it was very funny. If this movie was a comedy, it would be a 5 out of 5. But for what it is, Mama gets 2.5 out of 5 stars. I just really didn't enjoy Mama at all. It was just too funny. So, 2.5 for Mama. And that's that, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to try my hardest to get you a Taken 2 Blu-ray DVD combo.